And for our most loyal viewer, Kinsey, sorry on your request being a little late, but this is for you. Ready, guys?
Yep.
1, 2. Nice.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
I guess with that, we could just kind of do our little dabble into the Jets and the Steelers.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Quickly.
Listen.
Just
I mean, I know how you guys are. I mean, I know the jokes already about like them. Oh, you won, but at what cost? But here's what
he's looking at it.
I mean, but here's the thing, right?
Go crazy.
So, in my head, right, I tend to more so side with like player apologists when it comes to like talking about sports and things like that. I understand, like from a organization and fan point of view, yes, winning the game throws a monkey wrench into the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. But I'm not gonna bash players on the team that I root for.
As you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna be mad that freaking Frank
Players
Gore's,
don't want to lose every game.
Frank Gore scored a touchdown. I'm not gonna be mad that Ty Johnson got his first career touchdown. Like I'm not mad that Marcus May made an unbelievable play at the end of the game. Like they deserve it. They work hard. Like they've been taking shit all season. Like I get that, right? So they deserve the win. On the flip side, yeah, you messed up your draft state. Trevor Lawrence may end up being the next Peyton Manning or whatever, right? But
whatever.
At the same time,
that's a big one.
At the same time, me personally, that's the most embarrassing thing is going 0-16 as a fan. Like, there's no way you're gonna tell a Lions fan or a Browns fan, yeah, it's not that bad, because history says it doesn't really work out. 0-16 Lions, what did that get them?
Baker got them boys hooping right now, though.
All right, but we still don't know that yet.
I have
right?
a caveat to this, but go ahead.
Right, the last time a generational quarterback actually came to fruition was 1998 with Peyton Manning, right? You could say Andrew Luck, but the organization failed Andrew Luck, which is what my thing with Trevor Lawrence. I believe Trevor Lawrence will be great. I don't believe the Jets, and I've seen this my entire life, will be good enough to foster a team around Trevor Lawrence to where he can be successful. And that's why I get into argument with Jets fans. It's like, Trevor Lawrence doesn't solve all your problems. All right? Trevor Lawrence is just one piece in a pie that is a big cluster fuck of mess upness.
In the pie from The Help?
The pie from The Help, yes.
Wow.
No, it's the pie from American Pie.
Oh, God.
I was about to say, the pie from The Help is not the type of pie that you want.
No, it is not. Yeah. So that's basically what it is. Like, I understand losing out on Trevor Lawrence sweeps. Like, it could be detrimental to the franchise, but at the same time, you could draft Trevor Lawrence and he could end up being either a bust or the team pulls an Andrew Luck and he retires in 6 years because you don't want to build an offense line around him.
Okay, so here's my caveat to the 0-16 thing, right? All right, you even said it before, Nets, 12 wins. What happened all of these years later? I feel like if your team is bad for a stretch of time, and obviously the Knicks don't apply to this because we've just been bad forever, but for the most part, teams that are bad for a little bit, like, all right, whatever, the Lions, they went 0-16, then they drafted Matt Stafford. All right, that relatively has worked out for them. Coaching has failed him. And that's why I understand that organization comes into this more than anything. Browns went 0-16, then they drafted Baker Mayfield. All right, so at first you can say that the organization failed them, but now the Browns are a 10-win football team. I don't think that 0-16 necessarily makes a difference in the moment if something positive comes to it after the fact. Yeah, it's embarrassing in the moment, but Jets fans would have rather gone 0-16 and drafted Trevor Lawrence next year than go 1-15 and be unsure what to do with the second pick if that's how this situation plays out.
And now we're getting embarrassed anyway. Between the Adam Gase situation from the Buffalo anyway. Regardless, it's rough being a fan, but I still do think that, like, I just feel like it's just the pride of the players to not want to do it. But at the same time, we have come out week by week and being like, damn, these motherfuckers are throwing at halftime.
And it's like, it's not their fault. So, they're just not talented.
Y'all are just going to end up with Adam Gase next season again.
That's the thing.
That's the
so,
problem.
like, if the Jets draft Trevor Lawrence and they were like, yeah, we're going to bring back Adam Gase, what was it all for? What was it all for? It did. The thing with the Browns is that, and like you said, they drafted Baker Mayfield. They're chefing right now. But look what they did organizationally. Got rid of Hugh Jackson, who was a fraud, right? I mean, not even a fraud because he was never good to begin with, right? Yeah. They got rid of Dorsey because his only claim to fame was being part of the Kansas City Chiefs and drafting Mahomes, right? Got rid of Dorsey. Now they bring in a whole bunch of other new pieces, organizationally build up from the bottom, boom. Kevin Stefanski now.
Andrew Berry on top.
Yep. Look at that. And you surround Baker with weapons. OBJ, Jarvis Landry, David Njoku, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. You have a great defense spearheaded by Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You build the team. And that's the thing. I think Jet fans just want the quick fix, and that's what I'm afraid of.
That's the caveat of being a New York fan, is the impatience of being a New York fan. There's outside of like the Nets, but y'all were in Jersey for a long ass time. It's like every team, like it feels like when you're in a big market, you have to be win now. It's like you're not allowed to do rebuilds in big markets.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with the Nets. When we went 12-70, we're 2 owners removed from that. Mm-hmm. Like we went from Mikhail Prokhorov, and now we got Joe Tsai.
That's so crazy how fast like ownership turned around in basketball versus like other sports, because it'd be such a big deal in like football or even baseball when there's like a new owner that comes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the owner is what sets the precedent and the tone. So like the Jets I think the Jets will be forever bad until the Johnsons either sell the team or just give up, their stake control in football matters, and I think you guys,
Same thing with Nolan.
Yeah.
With Dolan.
Yeah.
But with you having like, Mark Cuban, somebody that is a fan, and I think that's the problem with a lot of owners in sports in general. You don't have a lot of fans of the sport. You have a lot of people that I make a lot of money. I want to buy a sports team because it's a toy. Mm-hmm. Whereas Mark Cuban, you can see he loves the Mavericks. He loves basketball, right? He's at the games. He's getting it. Like my favorite Mark Cuban memory is him getting into the fight with the ref.
With the ref.
Yeah, like that's what I want to see. That's the type of.
It's the equivalent of Aaron Boone getting thrown out and being like, "This is the strike
We got
zone."
savages in the box. Like that's the type of owner I want. Steve Ballmer, even though he's kind of a pushover, and we saw it from the Athletic article that you referenced, with Uncle Dennis and all the special treatment that Kawhi got, at least he's at the games. He's engaged. He wants the best for that team because he's a basketball fan. And with the Mets, Steve Cohen, he's a Mets fan, a baseball fan. So he's going to do everything in his power to make the Mets not only a winner, but make them relevant. I don't see that with the Johnsons because Woody is too busy playing politician over in the UK. But he's coming back soon because Donald's out of the office now.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But
Right.
He's gonna come back just to run the Jets. That's it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and obviously Trevor Lawrence doesn't solve all of the problems, but I feel like that can be the beginning of some.
It's still nice to have someone to root for.
It's a glimmer of hope. It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because after this, all right, going into next season, 0-16 Jets. All right, one question is solved: who's going to be quarterback next season?
You also can't get worse than 0-16.
Can't get worse. So. Yes, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, the biggest question mark.
Wait, isn't it 0-17 this year?
Oh
no, I'm bugging. Sorry.
Goddamn, Jonathan. I'm just trying to get my point off. Sorry, but anyways, the biggest question that would have been answered is who's going to play quarterback, which would have been Trevor Lawrence. There's so much other things surrounding that, but now it's like, what's the next step? Do y'all draft Justin Fields? Do y'all keep Darnold for another season? Build the offensive line? Do y'all get more weapons? Which should be a thing anyway. But I think that's probably the biggest thing going forward with the Jets. But I do understand, I feel like my team, I wouldn't want to see my team going 0-16, but at the end of the day, fuck, if we can get Trevor Lawrence out of it, it's like...
And you've been peddling and being asked for multiple years at this point. You might as well just hit rock bottom because you can only go up from there.
It sucks because it only works or it's only worth it if you get a Super Bowl. You could go, if Trevor Lawrence comes and you go to multiple playoffs and shit like that, that's cool. But now you're in a situation just like the Detroit Lions, where Matt Stafford is
a good quarterback.
Good quarterback. I think he's underrated. He probably would be, if they had a better team around him, he'd probably be considered a great quarterback.
Bet you if he was on the Chargers, they would have done better.
Yeah, but
they did with Phillip Rivers.
So that's really what it is. You have your organization, you have your foundational pieces. I actually just wrote an article. My first Jets article literally all season. That's how bad it's been. So it should be coming out in a day or two. But Mekhi Becton, a hit. That was probably one of the best hits I've seen in a Jets draft in a while, right?
Mims.
Quinnen Williams, right? Marcus May, we got to re-sign him because he's a stud. And Denzel Mims. But to your point, I have never seen Darnold with weapons outside of the Todd Bowles New York Jets, which even is saying a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Darnold Mono last year still had no weapons when he had Robbie Anderson, but he still had Adam Gase as a coach. This year, shoulder injury, but look who he's thrown. His best wide receiver is Perryman.
Ugh. We're not. I don't want to.
My man's not got a fair shake, so It sucks to suck. But
you know who else sucks? The Steelers.
Steelers do suck. Steelers.
Because
I have no words. They're frauds.
Yeah.
Dog,
Do you
I've
have
been saying
any?
it.
Do you have any comments on that? Yeah, like, what's your opinion on that? Like, is it more so? Is it just a rivalry game? Like that's why, or are the Steelers just these big frauds?
I've been saying all year. I have some friends who are Yinzers who are from
Yins. Crying.
I've been, and obviously like I'm a Cowboy. Like I grew up a Cowboys fan, so like I know like that like
Nasty.
old ass rivalry or whatever, right? And so I've been talking shit, all season. Like hey, like y'all are winning, but
they ain't playing nobody.
Shitty ass teams this year.
Yes,
There you
thank
go.
you. Yes.
I'll play some. It's like I'll play some shitty ass teams, man. Like Ben Roethlisberger looked like a fucking fraud last night, though. So
Yeah.
he looked like
man.
a fucking fraud.
All I'm saying is if
Against
the
the
Ravens
fucking
didn't
Bengals.
play them COVID, the Browns can win the division. And also the Ravens can win the division.
Browns still can win the division.
No, they can't.
They can.
I don't think so.
No, Browns can.
Bro, the Steelers are 11-3 right now. Browns is 10-4. They play.
Steelers-
They play
had
again
to
on
win
week
last
17.
night to clinch. Yep.
But with the division
Yep.
series, I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I think I don't know. There's some way that the Browns can still win
It's
the division.
not. It doesn't go. All right. It's all right. So if the head-to-head is tied, it doesn't go by point differential. By that, it goes by division record after that. If that makes sense. So I think their division record is tied right now.
It's not.
It's not.
No. I
No,
checked.
if they
'cause I wanted to
beat,
see if
no,
the
but they
Ravens still had a chance.
don't they? There's still a division game at the end of the season, right?
Yeah, it's their last game.
Yeah, and the Browns are playing who?
Well, the
Steelers.
Browns have 2 losses already. 2 or 3 division losses.
They lost to they beat the Bengals twice, I believe, or I think they played it. All right, I gotta look at it. But anyhow, they said it last night, so I'm gonna go what they said. They being they,
Here we go. The
Go
Browns
crazy.
beat the Bengals twice.
Yes.
Okay.
They lost the Ravens twice. They lost the Steelers once.
So they have
The
to.
Steelers only have 1 division loss.
No, they have 2.
Oh, now they have 2. No.
No,
They
you're
only
right.
have
They only
division
have
loss.
one. They
That
only
was
have
their
one.
first
The
division
Bengals.
loss.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to see if the Ravens had a chance to sneak in.
Well, hey, listen. If the
But-
Steelers lose next week, which is very possible because they play the Colts, then the division is on the line week 17. Which
The
would be
Steelers might lose out.
it's very possible.
Like,
Hey, I mean, and it's crazy because like I know you could probably relate to this, but you call out a team because for truth, right? So I made a tweet when they played the Bills and they got beat, and they got like even though the score was a little bit closer, you could tell that the Bills were in control the entire game. And I had Steelers fans in my mentions like, oh no, it's just one look. Because I said, oh look what happens when the Steelers play an actual good team. No, we played good teams all year. We beat the Titans. We beat the Browns. We beat the
Titans may also
the
be
Ravens.
frauds,
And I'm like, well, you barely beat the COVID Ravens. All right, I'll give you the Browns. And the Titans are also on fraud watch, too, because you don't know which Titans team is going to show up each week. But you look at it like they struggled against the Eagles, right? They struggled.
The Eagles.
They had a few games that they struggled in all year. They just happened to pull it out because those teams are just bad football teams. But
you also got to think with the Titans game. Even with that, they won because Gostkowski missed a last second field goal.
missed the field goal at the end. So
I don't know. I think with the Steelers, we gonna see if they get into the playoffs, they're gonna sneak in. But whoever they're probably gonna end up playing a hot team. So that's gonna be fucked up for them.
what do you think about Juju and his dancing on the logos before games?
I know you see the videos on Twitter. I ain't even on Twitter. I know they be having the videos of that shit.
I saw that after the fact, and I was like, "Oh shit, this probably gonna end well, dude." Like I've seen it's hubris, bro. Like
Hubris.
Right? And then what's crazy is that he ends up getting clocked literally right near the logo and
shit was
fumbles the ball in the
hilarious.
game. Crazy.
I think I saw it where it was like it was like he had more TikToks this year than like yards in that game.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
90,
my
95
God. I was like,
TikToks.
holy-
Yep.
I was like, "Holy shit, that's hilarious!"
I was
Not a one receiver.
I'm telling you, I was telling them before we got on, his TikTok last night was 15 seconds and he only had 15 yards receiving in the game.
I just want to know which teammate is recording him do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think
I
it's
think it's
gotta
a
be like
team-
some
like a team
manager.
personnel guy.
Exactly.
I'm sure the team personnel guy gotta be saying like, I don't think you should post this. He'd be like, shut up and record me
Probably
dance.
should be doing this,
Do my
yeah.
fucking dance.
All right, if there was so
Talk nice,
real
talk
quick,
nice,
just
yes.
to bring it back to the Mavs. Is there any big player on the Mavs that's part of TikTok like that, or is there anybody you would want to see on like do some TikToks like that outside of
Boban.
Luka?
Yeah, Bob on TikTok
Boban?
should be top
I got-
tier. Yeah.
I gotta see Boban, bro. Boban doing some TikTok dances.
Yeah, I think
Fucking
if it
hilarious.
wasn't dances, I think like Jay Rich would just have some joke, like some humor TikToks. That would be
Yeah, he
good.
probably would do some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Boban dances. That's how he got famous with him and fucking Tobias.
Bobby and
Yeah,
Toby.
they're just,
Yeah.
like they're on TikTok doing dumb shit. You know, okay, or whatever, like YouTube
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Oh man, it would be good. I mean, that's the one thing. It's like I enjoy about the Mavs is the camaraderie, like the fact that JJ being JJ, how he is, the fact that we still have Courtney Lee on the team, surprising, but he's still there for a reason.
Yeah.
Him, Dwight coming to the bubble even though he couldn't play just because they're cool, like things like that. Like I do like the camaraderie on the Mavs, and like I feel like that's such a big thing. And it's like it's also what I've been saying about the Ravens and just teams where it's like that is an X factor. Like liking your team, enjoying the environment is an X factor in so many like different ways.
Yep.
So I mean, shit. Look at Dez out here. Like regardless of what happens, like the Ravens are still family.
You love to see it,
Throw the
bro.
eggs, bro.
You love
I
to see
love
it, man. You really
I'm
love to
so
see it.
happy.
Oh,
I'm so happy
that's
for
a
him.
fact, bro. Nah, Dez really used to be I'm a Giants fan, by the way. So you're like actually my
shit.
arch. I know you're really my arch enemy. But like, yo, I always loved Dez, bro. D-Easy, that's my boy, bro. Like,
Yeah,
so
because
see-
you play fantasy for so long.
Exactly. I mean, literally, like I'm saying that, like Dez has saved me in fantasy I've been doing fantasy since like 2013. So that's what I'm saying. Like Dez is really my boy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Him throwing up the X, I'm like, wow, Leo, like this is bringing back like memories, dog. Like crazy,
Bro.
No, I'm
But-
happy for that dude, man.
real
Yeah.
life.
No, but yeah, let's talk about it. Dallas. So you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. So what do you, Dak? Obviously, the season's a wash because Dak's gone. But what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on the team going forward, though?
This team fucking sucks, man. If we don't have Dak out there, bro, like you just see like just how everything breaks down, dude. Like, you know, I mean, like we have like a crazy receiving core, technically, you know, with
Not technically.
you know,
You
well, I
do.
mean, like, you know,
Like
I mean,
Gallup,
we do.
Lamb, and Cooper. That's solid. I would kill to have a
Facts, bro.
I would
Like,
kill to give
I mean, like-
Darnold that.
I mean, like in theory, you know, but I mean, like, you know, just the guys who have, you know, the QB2, the QB3, like, man, you know, and obviously stuff with Zeke, man. I never ever wanted to pay Zeke, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
you've been on that.
Can't,
Yeah,
pay,
yeah.
can't pay running backs.
It makes me so questionable as a Giants fan. Like, all right, we got Saquon, who's obviously hurt right now, but we know he's good. But do you really want to pay him? How much did y'all pay Zeke? What, like 20 a year, 18 a year? I think.
Crazy, bro. Crazy in terms of like it's also weird thinking about like NBA and NFL when you realize like NFL players like their max is like what like a mid-level player would make.
Bro,
in the
like
NBA, right?
OG Anunoby just got a $72 million contract.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I don't like
Yeah,
like position players in the NFL outside of quarterback not really getting that. It's crazy.
Exactly, bro. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. But I mean, like, you know, I did not want to pay fucking Zeke, bro. Now it looks like Tony Pollard's gonna take his spot going forward. You know, like
Yeah.
you cannot pay quarterback. I mean, you can't pay running backs like that, bro. Like,
About to say, like, why even, you know what I'm saying? Like, Zeke was literally out this whole game. Tony Pollard had 2 touchdowns, had mad yards, going crazy. So it just tells you, like, yo, you can find good running backs anywhere. James Robinson on the Jaguars, fucking third in the league in
Gus
rushing,
Edwards.
rushing yards, and is a fucking undrafted rookie, bro. Like,
Yeah,
why
bro, like,
even?
you can-
Yeah,
yeah.
Like
why-
Antonio
why would you wanna
Gibson.
pay-
it's crazy.
Gibson. Yeah, just like all these dudes, man. Like running backs have such like a weird shelf life, you know, where it's like they're only like,
Yeah.
good for maybe like they're only like, elite for maybe like 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
and after that, it just seems like they just drop off or injuries happen, you know, whatever, bro. Just you're putting so much like on your body, like as a
Yeah.
running back, just like
They're the
every
avocados of
fucking
football.
game, you know?
Except
Yeah,
for
football in general.
except for AP. AP is
Yeah,
just like
you'll always have a couple outliers, and that's
yeah,
what it is.
He is like
Yeah,
the-
they're like-
yeah. He's probably him. Niggas like fucking even Frank Gore.
How Frank Gore's lasted
Yeah.
19, what was
I
it,
cannot
17,
believe that
18
shit,
years?
bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like he can last long enough if let's say he comes back next year, I think actually no, he'd have to last 2 more years for his
His
son.
brain has to look like
to
a
come
bag
into
of
the-
nickels
to the
at
league.
this point.
Bro, he's been playing since before the merger. Holy fuck, dude, he's been out here, bro. Like,
merger.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
I have a thing to ask you. So if you don't know, my stance on Dak and the Cowboys in general.
Oh boy, here we go.
As far as I'm concerned, Dak is mid. Listen,
all right,
Dak.
canceling, hanging up right now, bro.
Listen, y'all lose too many games, and the fact that y'all have pretty much always had an offensive line and people to throw to. Like, I just don't understand it. So I'm gonna say he's definitely valuable to the team, but if you put Dak on other teams, like, are you looking at it the same way? If you give Dak the Jets wide receiver room, or even the Ravens wide receiver room, are you looking at him the same way, or is he just mid? Like, I don't think he's bad at all, but I just don't think he's as good as everyone thinks he is. Like,
what's your thoughts, Ruben, bro? Because me and John like be having philosophical disagreements, to put it in the nicest way, about Dak Prescott, for real. So
listen, like, people on my wall of shame, and it's like, I don't hate them, but like, I just don't think they're that good. Dak Prescott,
Bro.
Doc Rivers, like,
Doc Rivers, okay.
and he's like, all right, I see that one.
I give that one though. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But no, man, like,
how much are you paying him?
it's a dude. Okay, so before he got hurt this year, bro, he was fucking going off.
In that wide
We just had a
receiver, but
terrible
were y'all
defense.
winning?
We had a terrible fucking defense. Like, I'm very pro, like, athlete, like, pro player, like, in every single sport, bro. I'm like, fuck the front office, bro. Like, let these dudes get paid, right? So, I mean, if I fucking Jerry Jones, like, if I were Jerry Jones, or if I had Jerry Jones' money, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm giving you a fucking blank check. Put what you think is right, and just run with it, bro. Because I think we looked into Dak. Like, you see, like, what happens, like, when you draft a quarterback in that first round, like, you see Carson Wentz right now, where it's like he's not even fucking starting anymore, bro. Like,
Jalen Hurts live, baby.
I'll tell you one thing, Carson Wentz will win you a game,
Hey,
though.
they kill me. Look how they massacre my boy. Oh my goodness.
Like, I'm saying, Jalen Hurts fucking rules, bro. I love that dude, but
Yeah.
like, begrudgingly, because he's an Eagle. But
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like, I just think, like, before he got injured, Dak was doing as much as he fucking could to, like, get us to win us games. And half the time, like, it just seemed like half the team was very lackadaisical. Like, even like our defense, bro. Like, our defense didn't start showing up until, like, last week. Like,
nah, you're right.
Like,
you're right.
Like, obviously there's injuries. Like, half of our starting O-line is fucking injured. Like, our defensive, we don't really have a defensive line, it seems like, bro. Like, so, like, I just think you need to give Dak whatever the fuck he wants at this point, bro. Like,
But you're paying Dak Russell Wilson money, but the Seahawks don't have a defense either, but they still winning them games. Or Russ is throwing fucking like 5 touchdowns. Like,
barely.
come on, man.
Barely.
hey, bro. Hey, but Russ has the power of God on this side, bro. I don't know what
God is Sierra's pussy.
Oh,
like, that's
my
literally
God.
wilding.
Sierra's pussy juice. Nah,
They just came out with fragrance.
Oh,
The two of them.
No,
it's an intertwined bottle, and it's a his and hers fragrance.
oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Because I saw it on. They were doing like a video about it, and I saw it on some sports thing. Because she goes, "Oh, you smell like this," and then he goes, "You smell like you about to get pregnant again."
Oh my
Like-
God.
Oh my
nah,
God.
They're like
Russ is a awkward
Russ
dude.
is corny as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
can fucking-
But that
That's
man
crazy,
can,
right?
He
'Cause
can
he's-
throw that football.
Yeah, he slang that thing. Pause, but
Hey,
you know what I'm
yo.
saying? Hey, no pause actually.
I'm telling you, they're like the Jehovah Witness of jock couples. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like if you picture like the star high school quarterback and the head cheerleader, but they were just all about God. That's who they are.
At an all Christian high school with no uniforms. That's about as edgy as it gets. Nah, but here's my thoughts on Dak on the Cowboys. I don't think he's a Cowboy after this season. I think that he
I wouldn't
doesn't-
blame him. I
Listen,
wouldn't blame him.
Listen, because here's the thing. He's been trying to get paid this entire time. And I've been saying, yo, pay that man, whatever. I don't think he's worth $40 million like he wanted. But I think whatever 35 that he was over, he should have signed it. Now, and it's all in the past now. But now I think it proved that this season proved more Dak's worth than any other season where he was playing and they were losing games. Because I feel like they definitely easily win the division, whether it's at whatever 500 record y'all might have been at. But they definitely would have won the division with a healthy Dak Prescott. But I think the best landing spot for him might be the 49ers. Yo, they've been talking about that a lot. But yeah, him on the 49ers, that would be to me.
That'd be fun though.
If I'm the Bears, I give him a blank check.
Yeah,
Shit.
If I'm the Bears, I give him all my cap, whatever's left, and then just figure out what to do in Nick
Figure
Foles. But
out
I give him whatever's left.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Listen, I got mad love for Dak. I'm also biased because I be showing love to my black quarterbacks except for Dwayne Haskins because he's just
cheeks.
Because he is cheeks. Yes.
Speaking of cheeks, you see he was at the strip club after the loss the other night.
Bro, no mask, just
No
vibes.
mask, just vibes.
No mask, just vibes. He's not on the team next year. He's not.
I'm saying, bro, there are no Mexican quarterbacks anymore. So,
New
Romo's
York,
out, Sanchez
New York
is gone.
Jet legend Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez and Tony Romo, bro. That was it.
That was it. Oh my god.
Mavs legend Tony Romo.
Mavs legend, bro. It's crazy though, because I remember like when Mark Sanchez was playing for the Eagles, I think, and it was like they played against each other. It was like the Mexican Bowl, dude. Like Tony Romo versus Mark Sanchez. Like, fuck yeah, bro, let's do this shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, not even Mexicans.
I remember that. Like Sanchez used to have the Mexican flag mouthpiece and everything too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
Oh, that's tough.
This man was wavy.
Shit, the closest
Like
brown
my-
person I got to the league was TJ Husmanzada.
Oh, Cincinnati Bengals legend.
Hooper.
TJ Houshmandzadeh, yo, that's
That's
tough.
my guy though.
Damn, that's crazy.
Madden Ultimate Team legend. DJ Houshmandzadeh.
Oh my god. Welcome back, everybody, to our Week 16 edition of our Primetime Picks, featuring your boy Worldwide West. I just want to point out that if y'all look at Justin right now, he has a Nets phone case, a Nets jersey, Tim's, you can't see the Tim's, and a Nets hat. So he's Nets the fuck out right now.
Also got Nets underwear on
He's
too.
Brooklyn the fuck out.
He is Brooklyn the fuck out.
Got the butters on.
Yes, he
Not
got
the Yudders.
Yes, he has the Yudders on. But so far after last week, Matt had the best week. He was 5-1.
Hey, you know.
Crazy. 29-27. But right now,
Matt's really gonna beat you.
no, he's not. Relax.
The table.
Just chill. Shout out Bills Mafia. But anyhow, John and Justin still tied 39-17. And then there goes me. Upside down smiley face, 32-24. So we'll see what happens. And that's all I got. But there are 7 primetime games this week.
That's OD.
Yes. 7 again. But let's get right into it. Word of the day is upset because, yes, I am upset. Christmas, we got the Vikings at the Saints. And I'm rocking with Nolans.
Yeah, I'll go New Orleans. It's in New Orleans, right?
It's in New Orleans.
Yeah,
they need to win.
I don't trust if the Vikings would have won this week, I'd have been like, yeah, they're rolling. They got the momentum, but that was a crushing loss. I think their playoff dreams are basically all but shattered now. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, give me New Orleans.
Matt, what's the word?
I'm going to go with him. New Orleans.
You're going to go with New Orleans? All right. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so Saturday football. There's 3 games on Saturday. Wow, that's a lot. So the Buccaneers at the Lions. You know what? I'm feeling the upset here. Give me Matt Stafford. If he's healthy, hopefully he's healthy. But I'm picking the Lions with this week, yo.
I'm going to go with you.
You gonna rock with me, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, so that means I can't dip. So
You go, John. I don't know what you're thinking.
Like I don't even know Matt Stafford's health, but like the Bucks are dead ass frauds. But I still think they'll beat bad teams.
John's going with the Bucks.
No.
I too will go with the. I know Matt Stafford. He had that tweet, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm here. Like, I'm gonna be here as long as I'm fighting or whatever. I'm healthy." So, yeah, I'll go with the Bucks. But I expect I expect the Lions to put up a good fight in the first half.
Definitely will.
Yeah.
49ers at the Cardinals.
Cards need this.
They need it bad.
They need this in the worst way.
They need it bad. This is a
Yeah.
division game too, but I gotta take the Cardinals, yo. Got to.
Is this the biggest game for early on in Kyler Murray's career?
I
Possibly.
would have said that last week was, but you know what? We'll see. I mean, I think his first playoff game is going to be the next.
Yes,
the next.
But as of
big-
right now, this is
If they lose out, can't they miss out on the playoffs?
they can.
Yes, they
they
can.
So
indeed
that
can.
first playoff game might not be a thing.
even if they I
Yeah,
think go
you're right.
1-1, they could miss
Yeah,
out.
they cannot make the playoffs right now.
Yeah, that's facts.
They're on the bubble.
They're in the bubble. They have a playoff spot right now as it stands. Though.
Yeah.
So
I think.
Matt, what's the word?
Give me the Cards.
Nice.
Yeah, they gotta take that.
All right. Got cut off. All right. The spread killers. Dun dun dun. At more fraudulence at the Raiders. Listen. Take the spread. Take the Dolphins. Tua had a bad week last week, and they still won. The Raiders, they're lost right now, yo.
Bro, this is a hard one. This is a hard one because the Raiders could easily come out and win because that's just what they do. They don't do what they're supposed to.
Want to know something crazy? The Raiders can still make the playoffs, even though they lost.
Long shot, though.
Wait. If Mariota's starting, boy. Mariota look good.
I mean, Mariota, but you know what it is? It could be because Mariota looked good because there's just no tape. And it's also the Chargers.
They wasn't prepared for that.
It wasn't prepared for a running quarterback now.
Yeah, goddamn.
Listen, that was a dime he dropped, though.
Okay, question.
That was shout out Waller.
Question really quick. Was it Polynesian or do island quarterbacks count as black quarterbacks?
Ooh.
Do we put them in the same category?
Nah, they kind of got their own
They're
thing
the cheat
going
code
on.
for football.
Because like I put Tua in my black quarterbacks tweet earlier this week.
Nah, he don't
Isn't he
count.
mixed, though?
He would count as Pacific Islander.
Pacific, so they don't count as for black quarterbacks.
No,
we don't claim them in the draft.
No, so Mariota Tua, I
Yeah.
fuck with him, but they, you know what I'm saying? You know, I fuck with him, but they, you know.
All I know is
They're
the
like
haka
me.
is gonna be done before the game.
If he was out somewhere and Tua was like, yo, my nigga was good, I'd be like, bro, you come on, son. Like,
I don't know, but Tua. If I seen Tua look like
mixed.
Tua look black.
Do we not know if Tua is mixed? He might be mixed.
All right,
We don't know.
You know
I don't
what?
know, we'll find
All right,
out.
we'll
I'm
do some extensive
going
research.
with the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins.
I'm putting the Dolphins in the Dolphin green because, yeah. John, what's the word?
I actually want the Dolphins, too.
John wants the Dolphins. Matt, who do you want in this game? Didn't it?
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Dolphins. Ah, shit. He's
I'm
going to
gonna go
do
with
it.
the Raiders.
Ah, damn it. Matt, know he got ground to cover. All right. Okay. America's game of the week. The frauds. There's a lot of fraudulence going on.
I don't even know who these teams are anymore.
Right. The Rams at the Seahawks. And you know what? Give me the Rams.
Honestly, yeah, give me the Rams.
Same.
Ah, fuck y'all. Y'all don't make this fun. They're at the Seahawks. None of y'all want to take Seattle at home?
All the shit you were just talking about the Seahawks.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Let's go Seahawks.
There it
Rams
is.
don't got Cam Akers. Come on, baby. I don't care. I'm not picking the Rams for nothing for the
I
rest
don't
of the
like
year.
to pick the Rams, but at the same time, at least they have a defense.
All right.
Seahawks.
Speaking of defenses, neither of these teams have good ones. The Titans, who are sometimes fraudulent, versus the Packers, who haven't played anybody good all season.
Give me the Packers.
John likes the Pack. I'm going to make my pick last.
Yeah, I'll go Packers. I can't. I mean, this nigga Aaron Rodgers is out here been chefing up for the past like.
You're
2
making me
months.
regret not picking the Seahawks, but I'll live.
Too bad. You made your bed. Now lay.
Matt, what's the
Pretty
void?
much.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and go for Tennessee.
Oh, my God.
I just think that if you lose to the
It's
team that was trying to go
alive.
0-16, you have to win the next game.
You know what?
You got
You
to.
would think,
You
but
know
You know what else starts with a T?
Jared Goff.
Table.
Oh, hell no. Nah, I'm going with the Titans.
The bodies hit the floor.
All I know, take Derrick Henry's yards. It's a lock every week. That man is on a mission. God damn it. All right. Monday Night Football. Mylz Mafia at Bill Belichick. Patriots.
Now I could easily see this being a trap game because the
You
Bills.
know what I'm saying?
Because the Bills did just clinch the division, so they don't have to worry about anything. And the only thing that they have to worry about is
Seeding.
seeding, which
also a
which-
rivalry game.
But it's a rivalry game. But it's also, hey, maybe want to rest little starters. I don't know what I actually know because their week 17 is against the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So they're not going to rest starters there because it's going to be a battle for playoff position there. So you might see them take their foot off the gas. I'll still go Bills though, but it is going to be I think it's going to be a closer game than
This
people
is a
think.
game that you should not bet on.
Especially because the Patriots did almost win in Buffalo earlier this year if it wasn't for a Cam Newton fumble.
I think the Bills got to stomp them.
You know what? I'm going with history on this, and I'm going with Bill Belichick and the Patriots. They're going to find a way to get it done.
I'm not mad at the pick. I just think the Bills have to stomp them for
Listen,
the culture.
I think I'm playing
Don't
from
do what
behind
Taylor
right
did
now.
for the
I gotta
Yeah,
take
exactly.
I gotta take some risks and I gotta kind of play within my means. Oh, I think the purple marker's drying up a little bit. I wonder what that means. Matt, who you rocking with?
The Table Crushers.
Oh, that's damn. You goddamn right.
Not him trying to sub the Ravens as they get to play their easy teams finally going into the playoffs.
Nah, listen, man. Y'all play the Giants this week. We playing for our lives right now, man.
Yeah, but Lamar having fun. And I don't have a quarterback right now.
Lamar is having fun, and we do not have a quarterback right now. And that, my friends, is the Week 16
Oh, did I give a
edition.
pick for that?
No.
You said the
Oh,
Bills.
yeah, you said
Bills,
the Bills.
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, come on. Don't be cutting me off
Bills.
when I'm trying to outro us. And that, my friends, is our weekly edition of our Primetime Picks. Be sure to follow us on everything. And tune into our Picks and Odds coming up soon.
That is our YouTube exclusive Picks and Odds where we go through betting each week and hopefully you guys win money and don't do big parlays and end up getting fucked by one team.
And don't ever bet on the Falcons. They did it again.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I think that's it for today, man.
Yeah.
Ruben,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, man.
Yeah, man, thank you.
I
Thank you
really
guys, man.
appreciate
That show was
this.
fun as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
man,
listen, post-pandemic, get you to New York. We're going to be in here. We're going to get
Bro,
some
I'm
drinks.
trying. I'm
We
trying.
going to cool
dude.
out, man.
Listen, bro, we got the whole studio situation, everything,
Yo.
bro. Like, look, we got space for one more. Pull up.
Now I gotta go follow a bunch of. I gotta follow Reddit Mavs now.
Yeah.
And then
Join
I gotta
Mavs
go-
Twitter.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys back, bro.
I'm about to go infiltrate Mavs Twitter. You know, so you know.
No, but for real, thank you again. I would say if you got anything you want to plug or anything you want to talk about, just shout out.
Yeah. I mean, just, follow me on Twitter at Reddit Mavericks. I also do my own podcast. We do weekly Hoops and Hefeweizens. You can find it on iTunes. Anywhere else really that has podcast stuff.
What?
About it.
That is it for us this week. Follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me at Offended Narwhal on Twitter. Make sure to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Saratobi Sports. And just this is coming out on Christmas Eve. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys. Enjoy the holidays, whatever you guys do celebrate. Be safe. Again, do not go no mask, just vibes. There is still a panorama going on, so just be safe. And enjoy the things you have, and hope you guys have a good holidays. Guys.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, and Boxing Day for all my Caribbean people and Canadian people. Them big up yourself. Yes, sir.
Well, it's coming out on Spanish Christmas too.
Oh, it's
So,
coming out on Spanish
yeah,
Christmas.
Eve.
Christmas.
So,
Yeah, Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, he said, yeah, you're right. Feliz Navidad. See,
I'm cultured. See.
yeah, Hola, me llamo. Nah, we stop.
Nah.
No,
Don't do that.
No, absolutely not. Real shit. Nah, but I don't got nothing to plug for y'all yet. Back on the socials soon. Yeah, man. Black Lives Matter, all that good stuff, and yeah.
Dang, I was about to say you reminded me of Blake Griffin when it was Mavs Pistons.
Oh my God,
down
in Mexico?
City.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And Luke came out here with the mad fluent Spanish, had all the bitches going crazy. Nigga Blake.
Bro, hey, no, but he used the Spain Spanish, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah. I mean, that's all he knows, man. That
He said
lispy Spanish.
vosotros, bro. I was like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Get the
But then he
fuck
said-
out of here.
But then he said Viva Mexico way, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Once he hit the way, it was.
Yeah,
that
I was like,
it.
that's it, bro. That was it.
And then
yeah.
Blake Griffin came out, caught the mic. Hola, Mexico. I felt that.
Yo, Blake is hilarious though. Hey,
Blake
that's
is-
someone. If
Blake's
we can get for
fucking
cheap,
great,
if we can get for cheap, I don't mind.
Hey,
Hey.
you had your moment. Let Justin finish. God damn it.
Listen, he gonna have his moment. He's gonna be the best team in the East.
That is true. But follow me, J_Thomas_24. Getting back into the writing content with the season coming out. And yeah, let's go Nets. It's KD, Kyrie ever. We out here gonna be doing Sage every single podcast now. You already know the vibes. Getting all that out of there.
Kyrie's the funniest player in the league.
He is easily a gold mine.
So he's like the dude from Major League, the dude that fucking
Yes.
had the snakes in his
With
closet.
was
and
it
shit?
Jump
Or the chicken?
Jumby?
Yeah, I forgot what his name was,
Oh my
but the
God.
black dude. Yeah, nah, he was wild.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Cuban dude.
Yeah, and he hits the home run and he's carrying the bat with him around the piece. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, that's about it. Nematodes are people too.
That is it for us. Thank you guys for watching and listening. And we're almost done with another year, guys. We'll catch you next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion.